Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. For today we rented a Tesla via the app Turo. We flew to Texas for the weekend and my husband has always been wanting to get a Tesla, so we have to try it out before buying it. And let's see. So by the way, this is not sponsored, but we're very much open for sponsorship. Okay, so we're putting the food right here in front because it has no connection to the car, so it would not smell. Oh, we're getting Raising Cane's because we miss it. So I kind of like it. It's really nice. I did not plan for it to be coordinating with my outfit, but it does look good, right? So yeah, so here it is. I have to close it, and just to open it you have to press this, and there it goes. Let's go around it. This is the Model 3, by the way. I don't know much about cars, to be honest, because I'm not. What do you want? You want me to go in? Okay. Dang. So as you can see, what would you call it? Sunroof or whatever? Yeah. It has a lot of space, so honestly I don't know much about cars. I'm not a car person, but it looks nice and I like nice things. So yeah. You want to show this? Open down? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have a huge trunk compartment there. So you could put a lot of things. I think that's really cool, especially if you travel and you have your luggages. So there. And yeah. That's it for now. So how are you liking the car, babe?
It's good.
Now turn right onto West Davis Street.
If we didn't have these drinks in here, I would go a lot real fast right here, but I don't want these drinks to potentially spill since it's not our car. But no, I mean, here, if you look here, there's a lot of features. I mean, you got the GPS, you know, Google Maps basically, but Tesla's version.
Built in, and you have a huge view.
I mean, you have a lot of options here, from lights to locks, display, and so forth. The autopilot, which I'm still trying to figure out, but software updates, if it needs service, I guess there's a lot of things there it would tell you. You go here, where it's the heated seats. Here, there are different options here, so I mean, you can call if your phone's connected. Toy box, there's a lot of like different like little cool things you can mess around with. It's got a romance mode. You can do a fireplace when you're parked, set the mood, you know what I mean? Charging. You can also use the maps to find any charging place that's close to you, so that's pretty handy. That's about a quick rundown of it right there. I mean, you got your options here. You can like spread this to make the thing, or concentrate the airflow, or split it, or move it around. Like mine's blowing at Meredith right now, but I can move it towards me, and you can set the temperature, or up, down, and so forth. So you set the temperature that you want it at, or you can split it. I think if you when you hit it, you can unsync it. Synced means both sides are doing the same temperature. You can split it, and each side does its own temperature. So I mean, pretty handy features. About to get on the road, on the highway.
In 500 feet,
I think that's about it.
onto Interstate 45 north.
It's pretty neat, and look, there's a lot of leg space, so that's really cool and convenient if you have like pretty long legs, I guess, or tall, because my husband is like 6'2" in height, so he does need a lot of leg room most of the time. The back is really nice as well.
500 feet, take the Interstate 45
And that's it for now.
Now take the Interstate 45 northbound on the left.
Well, yeah. It's supercharging though, right? So 20 minutes? So what are we gonna do while it's charging?
So 25 minutes remains.
Okay.
Damn, you can actually play. Yeah, I think you're gonna get a controller and you can actually play these games.
Which of those have you played?
I don't know. Look, so yeah, you could do YouTube. I don't know if it has internet. Something of a shot. Nothing's really happening, so we'll turn. Oh, there we go. So you do.
Yay! Oh, 1,069 views. Thank you, guys.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Okay, I'll stop this
so
now.
I finally
What?
decided to join YouTube.
So you can do that.
Okay, what else can you do?
Oops, this is music. You can go back. That was the entertainment. You go to the toy box. Missions, testing mode. No.
Okay.
Wait. Oh. Romance. Here we go. Ouch. Wow wow.
Oh my goodness.
So, oh, did it again. A lot of these are driving stuff. I guess this you can just sketch on and draw. That's about it. Looks like.
So that's 2. Yeah, that's a pretty fast acceleration.
Yeah, it pushes you back in your seat a little bit. I wonder, you know, there's a performance one that's even faster, so.
Yeah, but I think like that's smooth enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely smooth. I'm just saying, it might throw you back.
I feel
in
like
your
it's
seat.
even smoother than, you know, when we drove the Camaro.
Oh yeah, I don't think that was that smooth.
Yeah.
Radio, phone, streaming, karaoke, Spotify. They'll just bring up different options, you know. You go here. You go. No, you got to do it from here. Oh, toy box. So get this. It's just little like things. Ryan, what are you doing here? You want to set a mood? You get cozy. Oh wait.
There's a sound.
Yeah, it's playing. You gotta wait. Oh, it did.
It's like Netflix. They've got the.
Oh, you have to tap it. It's Sketchpad more. This will just change your road and stuff, like when you're driving, stuff like that. Entertainment. So when you're sitting here waiting for it to charge, you can just stream Hulu and
That's pretty cool.
Netflix and stuff. The arcade.
Nice.
So you can attach a Bluetooth controller to it, and while you're sitting here, you can play
video games.
whatever these games. You know, these games are. I guess you don't have to pay for them. It just says wait. I don't know if you have to pay for them.
What operating system is this?
I don't know. Whatever their thing is. I think it's custom. You know, so then you just see like, you know, that's your charge and energy. I guess that's how much you've used and stuff.
113 miles.
Yeah, that's how your range, or I have 137. This is where all your options are. So exterior headlights auto, dome lights you can set to auto, high beams auto, locks, different things, exterior lights, mirrors, so steering wheel. So here to like adjust the steering wheel. Here, there we go. This is what you do.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Nice.
so you can just, you know, and then so it has user profiles, so you can just set it, and then
You
when
sign
different
in
people
your
drive,
name.
it'll just put it where it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Whatever. What else? Window locks, display stuff, driving.
My truck had half of this, but
Autopilot.
that's what I like.
So when you hit to the cruise control, it'll automatically maintain speed. So if you start approaching somebody, it will slow down.
Okay.
And then it's supposed to have auto steer. I haven't really seen that work yet, but like as long as you keep your hands, it will keep you in the lane.
Okay.
Like you don't have to worry about being in the lane. Obviously the navigation and then that stuff. I don't know what's okay, but yeah. You know, and then so that's the difference. Most of them, they all come standard with autopilot. But then full self-driving, at least right now, all it is once you get onto the on-ramp, you can start. It'll start driving for you. It'll change lanes. It can only go up to 5 miles over the speed limit, but say you max that out, it will change lanes and move through traffic to maintain the speed that you want.
Okay.
And then it will exit off the freeway for you, and then that's when you take over again.
Oh.
But that's what it's called, like full self-driving 2.4 or whatever. 3.0 is like full self-driving, where from here leaving here to returning, that's full self-driving. 3.0, I think.
That's a no.
What they're working on right now is like, you know, here it shows the stop sign, it shows the vehicles. So you see what right there, you see the stop sign, you see a vehicle there.
Oh, that's cool.
Parked in the middle of the road.
Yeah, and so and then like
What
so
was
like
that noise?
Jake, calm down.
her shade
Oh, okay.
thing closing.
I thought a rock hit the car or something. It scared me. That's very nice. I can't get over. I can see through the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling is really cool.
You hit here and you can like do the flow, like so do this, and that changes where the AC is going. You combine it into one, so it blows like straight, or you can pinch and zoom. You move it up and down to adjust like how that blows. Like see you go up and down,
That's cool.
down, and it's just how the airflow, you know, the flow.
That's very cool.
There's no actual vents to adjust. You do it all through here.
Well, how neat is that?
So like you see, it showed the
I
truck.
did. Yeah.
Shows the truck.
That's very cool. I'm
Shows.
super excited about this feeling.
How did you adjust the wheel?
So does it move where it opens up?
No,
No, this one.
just for what you just looked at.
Well, it's super cool.
What are you looking for, baby?
No, this up.
Oh yeah, so that's always
So you like move it up, like the wheel, you just adjust with this.
Okay.
Move it like out, you can move it in, all through just the
It kind of looks smaller though, right? The steering wheel than the usual one, or no?
I don't know. What do they think?
Do you think it's a smaller steering wheel?
I can only see one little piece of the wheel.
And so here it says your range, it says where you're going. This line right here, if it's a green, means it's recharging based on braking, you know. And if you're pushing, that's how much battery you're using and stuff.
Huh.
Oh, you gotta try them like from a stop to a full acceleration. Show it.
Well, I've always told Robert that as we got older, if we could live in like a smaller town, that you tend to be able to be independent longer. You know, if you live kind of like. The only problem with, oh my gosh, why is he driving like that?
Because he wants to show you how fast it accelerates.
Oh my gosh.
Fast. So how much would this cost? That's not bad. $3.
I thought that was popular.
But I am the one who is.
But he is directing Papa all
I'm
the
directing
time.
Papa always.
But you're the one that's bad with direction.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I-
Papa doesn't listen.
Well, that's
to her.
why y'all get lost then. If you're directing
No,
Papa, and you're
because Papa just remembered the street.
But Papa is good on directions.
Yeah, he's good in direction.
yeah, Papa's good with directions.
He's even
Go
better
ahead.
than me on directions.
Oh my God, Jonathan! You drive me crazy.
Or well, I'll drive down a little bit further, so I guess I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Like his foot is not on the brake.
I like this.
I'm not driving, like I don't have my foot on the gas or the brake.
Yeah,
And it's
then
slowing down for this
look
car.
at
Oh my
And it's
God.
keeping me in the lane.
I don't like
City's blue.
Camaro because Lalim had a Camaro before.
Oh my goodness. Just bring
Look.
that out.
Oh.
So see, it's keeping up with this car in front of us. If I was to change lane, like, even if I increase the speed, it won't go faster.
because of there's a limit on the road. It knows.
So if I can get over, re-engage it to stay in my to stay in the lane. This is temporary.
What it does mean?
I guess your
That's
hands
too
were
close.
off, and your hands were off.
Yeah, if your
earlier.
hands are too, it tells you gotta keep your hands on the wheel. Now look,
Oh.
I'm not hitting the brake. It's gonna stop here for us on its own. It just stopped on its own.
Yeah. It's
And like I'm not, it'll stay in the lane.
We're going to
drive.
the vintage park.
No,
that's
we're
not
going
what-
back
no.
already.
Meyer.
We're going
No,
down.
he has a place to go. Need to go to charge.
We have to.
No, we're
yeah.
not going to that either.
Oh, no.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, we haven't packed.
Okay.
We're just turning around.
What
we're
about
gonna go.
Mayor? Here, 5 minutes.
No, he's just gonna.
Yeah, we just
show
took
you.
you for a ride.
So look,
Look.
it's gonna speed up on its own. It's gonna drive in the lane for me.
Yep.
Like if you watch the wheel, it'll turn a little bit every now and then. Now you're supposed to keep your hands on the wheel. It'll come up with a warning. If you don't keep your hands on the wheel, it'll say put your hands on the wheel. So you apply slight force to steering wheel, so that it knows that you're holding it.
Oh, so you will.
Papa like this also.
I'm definitely getting.
Oh my goodness, you like
So
it?
it will
Ian?
start flashing. If you don't, it will turn the car off.
This one is the base model, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
as
it
base
is.
as it gets. Is this one?
But I like the red one that we saw.
That's $2,000 more.
Yeah, so base color is white. If you want a different color, it's additional 1,000 grand.
It's 1,000 for the
1,000
rims.
pesos. I got rid of
Oh.
No,
$1,000.
Not I wish.
I wish it's 1,000 pesos. Yeah.
And
If you want
just
the color
$2,000.
red, it's gonna be additional 2 grand.
Yeah,
And then you can watch Netflix, YouTube there.
yeah. So here,
Okay, so guys, I would just want to have a summary of what I think about the Tesla. We had the Tesla Model 3. So as I have mentioned, I'm not really a car person, but I like nice things. So my husband is also not a car person, but he's definitely a tech guy. So Tesla actually checked those 2 boxes there, me wanting nice things and my husband like technology or techy stuff. Obviously it's nice. I really like the space inside, because before we were looking around for like what car I would want once I started working here, and initially I thought I would want a Camaro, a Bumblebee basically. And then when we went to Hawaii and tried it out, my husband being 6'2" makes the Camaro look like a toy car. we had the convertible Camaro in our honeymoon in Hawaii, and I just realized it sits too low, and I'm like, nah, this will not work for me because I had an SUV back in the Philippines. So that's when we started looking at other cars. So for the Tesla Model 3, it sits pretty nice. It has a really good legroom. It's pretty spacious. The suspension is also pretty smooth because with the car that we have right now, it's a small car, you feel like the bumps along the road, you know? So it's not that, I mean, it's a good car for its value. It's a good car for its money, for its value, but yeah. So another thing I noticed about the Tesla Model 3 is it is very quiet inside and outside, so you don't really once you're inside, a lot of the noise from the outside couldn't be heard, and its acceleration is really fast, so without it needing, you know, to convert gas into energy, being electrical makes things very much, you know, smoother, faster, and a lot more quiet. And well, aside from that, the interior is really slick and neat, so I like that because I like things organized and clean, and I feel like, you know, having that minimalist aesthetic inside, it makes it easier to clean. Oh, by the way, the top roof, see, I'm not a car person, so I don't even know what you call it, but the roof is mostly glass, so you actually have a nice view. So one time we were parking at my mother-in-law's house, and I just looked up and I see all the trees. It was just beautiful. Now, how about the downside? Of course, it's an electric car, so you would have to charge, and charging definitely takes longer time than, you know, just gassing up at a gas station. And on our first time to charge, we noticed that it was charging really slow, and then my husband started like googling like what could have been wrong or something. So they said that some of the charging stations actually, you know, can be messed up. So we moved to a different charging station, and from like an hour and 30 minutes from the previous one, it's now down to 25 minutes to charge. So that was good. But the problem again is when we were about to return the car, we'd have to charge it again, and it actually took like 35 minutes. And we were told by the guy who owned the car that, yeah, if two cars are charging at that station, sometimes it would also lengthen the time that you have to charge it. But then if the car is yours and you have a charger at home, so you can just plug it at night and, you know, go about your day in the morning with your car fully charged. So that's not a problem. Actually, that's the one thing my husband really liked about it, because where we lived at, there are free charging station in our parking area, and he thinks it's just very convenient to not even think about having to gas up. So that's it. Oh, another downside which I'm not sure I will get used to is the speedometer is all like in this center monitor. So instead of having like your speedometer in front of you, you'll have like kind of sit in the side. But I guess it's better than the Mini Cooper, because we were trying out Mini Coopers too, because I told you I like nice things or cute things, and I found it cute. So at one point I was like, oh, maybe a Mini Cooper would be nice for me, you know? So we tried it out, and then I saw like the speedometer again is on the side, but then it's like the normal one with like the dial, and I was like, I'm not sure I want that. But with the Tesla, at least it's like in the monitor, and it's just, you'll just see the number, so it's a little bit easier in a level, but I'm not sure how much I would like that. So yeah, basically right now we like it. It's kind of on the expensive side. We'll still have to decide what we're gonna do. Probably once I get my internship and things are more stable, we'll probably we like it. So how about you? What do you think about the car? What do you think about the video? And what car would you want to try if you can try one? Okay, babe, I'm done.